Ayo, it's G-Mo motherfucking Ski.
Sid Jones, Gorilla Voltage approved.
I'm here with my nigga Sid Jones.
Watch that Sid Jones show. Sid Jones.
Sid Jones. You motherfuckers better subscribe.
Check out Sid Jones' channel.
But if you got it fucked up, let me remind you.
Fuck what you think. Fuck what you think.
Fuck what you think.
Fuck what you think.
Fuck what you heard.
Fuck what you think.
Sid Jones, baby. You're on Sid Jones motherfucking YouTube channel.
It's what you hearing, motherfucker. G-Mo Ski, Inf Gang, Phil, bitch. Sid Jones, in the place to be. Lars.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sid Jones, and tonight on the Siduation Room, I will have the last word. I was at DCG CON, and I have the real story, the real big story. Most know about it, some don't. And this is the story that hit me the most. This is my first Psychopathic Records event since 2012. And this one to me, it meant the world. And I wanted to do this video a certain way. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to tell it from the heart. No cutting, no splicing, no dramatization, no any of that. I'm just going to tell you what I saw. And it changed my perspective on a lot of things. First and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to Carnival Spirits, to Child's Play Ninja, and to Maximum Overload. Because this kid that you're seeing on your screen right now with the green hair, his name is Anthony. And as you all know, certain events made things hard for people, yet the show continued. The show went on. So this kid Anthony, he shows up on a Saturday with his mom, this past Saturday, and the games were out. You know, he wasn't really sure on, you know, talking with people and things like that. And we, as a whole, all of us, helped him. We gave him the cards. I believe I still have one here in my wallet. And I think I do. I think I kept this one deliberately. I did. It's called Stranger Tales. So what you do is you drop a card like this. You set it in front of your opponent. And they have to tell a story about your card. You have to tell a story of yours on their card. And then you play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets the card. Person with the most cards wins a cool coin. That coin has been won. And I kept this one. And as you can see, why. So I talked to Anthony a little bit. And Brooklyn Menace came over and he grabbed me to join the podcast. And Anthony, like I said, I'd given him the cards for him to go and do his thing. And he comes back, and he's standing there, waiting patiently. And Carnival Spirits and Crazy McCormick, shouts out to Crazy McCormick especially, for putting up my ass all the way and all the way back with Denver in the DCG CON. And they invited him onto the podcast. You'll see that on the video. I recommend you go check it out. The link is in the description. And Anthony joined the podcast with his mom, just hanging out, watching. And it went on for quite some time. You know, we talked a lot. We had a lot to say. You'll see me having a conversation about movies with Anthony. And at the end of it all, when everything came to a close, I wanted to take pictures. First and foremost, this picture right here. He says, I know him. That's Child's Play Ninja. And I said, yeah, I know exactly who that is. I'll take you over and introduce you to him. Look at the smile on that kid's face. So he's excited to meet Child's Play Ninja. But there were a lot of people. Child's Play Ninja had signed PBR cans. So a toast to Child's Play Ninja for taking this photo with this kid. That's the shit. And shouts out to Maximum Overload. As you can see down at the bottom. Drinking a PBR. Toast with Anthony. And I want to show you this picture, guys. I really want you to see the smile on this kid's face. Right there. Look at that. That is a legitimate smile. He is so happy to be there. He's had the time of his life. So after the podcast, I go over with Crazy McCormick and talk to his mom, talk to him. And I said, it was really cool that Carnival Spirits had Anthony on and shit. And she goes, you know, this made his day. This made the $100 that we paid worth it. I'm like, well, you guys going to the show? No. So wait a minute. You got your money's worth because of Child's Play Ninja, because of Maximum Overload, and because of everybody in this picture on the Saturday after everyone said that the con was canceled. Let this be proof right here that nothing changed and that Anthony had the time of his life. Thanks to Carnival Spirits. Everyone in this picture is having the time of their life. Everyone's happy to be there. I was happy to be there. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I was asked, what would you rate DCG CON on a scale of 1 to 10? My answer was 12. And my answer was 12 because of Carnival Spirits putting this kid up. Because Crazy McCormick and everybody inviting him in to join a podcast. It meant the world to me to see that. It gave me hope. And with that, guys, I want to thank you all for doing that for Anthony. See, that's the real story. They got their $100 worth for a day because they got to be on Carnival Spirits. I have a message I want to read to you guys that was found. And it's from Anthony himself. I really appreciate the opportunity you guys gave me. I look forward to chilling and being on the show again. I've got mad love for the fact that you guys help include me in the conversation instead of me feeling like I needed to come up with things to talk about on my own and things like that. I felt very welcome in the conversation and really appreciated how accommodating all of you were. Mad love and respect for all of you for making my day. If you don't believe me, Carnival Spirits will be talking about this too. Crazy McCormick will be talking about this too. Because without them, this would have never happened. This kid had the time of his life being on a podcast. He even told his friends, he says, and I told my friends, I'll probably never even get a chance to hang out with YouTubers. And he got to be on a podcast. That's all he wanted. And, you know, for that to be the highlight amazes the fuck out of me. And I had felt something I had never, ever felt before. And so for Anthony, I say, nah, homie. From the bottom of my heart, and I think I speak for Carnival Spirits and Crazy McCormick when I say this, we thank you, homie, for doing that, for showing that the show continued. In spite of everything that happened, whoever did it, whatever happened, this is the real story, Anthony. You're the story. And you let us be a part of that. So from that, again, I speak for all of us. We thank you, homie. And I hope that you'll join Carnival Spirits. I hope I see you on their podcast. I hope I see you on the Child's Play Ninja show. We shined. We all did. And we shined with Anthony. Proof that no matter what happens, everybody adjusted. And on the day that everyone said that the con was canceled, turns out it was the biggest story of the entire DCG 2018. He got his money's worth. His mom was grateful. Gave us hugs. Gave us hugs. And showed gratitude. So for that, Anthony, again, this is you, bro. Fucking hats off to you, homie. For real. Like, that's the shit, man. Like, you were proof, living proof that DCG CON continued. Your story means the world to us. And we want you to tell your story. And again, I'm speaking for Carnival Spirits and I'm speaking for Crazy McCormick. This is the real story, guys. The show continued on. And with everything that happened, us, the Juggalos, not the Insane Clown Posse, not twisted. YouTubers. Your average Joe made a kid's day. He didn't go to the show. He wasn't there that Friday. Just Saturday. And had the time of his life. So, your move now, Psychopathic Records. I am urging you to take this under strong advisement that you do something for Carnival Spirits and Crazy McCormick for what they did. So that way next year, they can be that iconic image from the DCG CON that everyone said had failed. When really, it was a moment that a kid will never forget. So again, a salute to you, Anthony. A salute to you, Carnival Spirits. A salute to you, Crazy McCormick. And for Child's Playism and Maximum Overload. That means the world to me that you guys did that. And from the bottom of my heart, I can't even say it, man. I love you guys for doing that. Like hanging out playing board games with you. Watching you guys playing Quest for Shangri-La. Hanging out with you guys all weekend long. Best time I ever had in a long ass time. It's something I'll never forget. Which is why I got my pass up there. Which is why I kept this card right here. So if you think that the big story was some bullshit incident that should have never happened in the first place, fuck what you think. Anthony, Carnival Spirits, Crazy McCormick, that's the story. That's the real story. Is how Anthony was given an opportunity to be on a podcast. And that was the end all be all for him. Like that was his highlight. And thanks to people as compassionate, as kind, and as fucking happy. I want to show this picture again, motherfuckers. I want to show this picture again. Look at this picture. Sorry, Max, you gotta go. Look at that. Just take that in the lobby of DCG CON, and you tell me that DCG CON was a failure. It was because of all of us, from Brooklyn Menace to everybody you see in this picture. Mac and Hose, Crazy McCormick, Child's Play Ninja, Don Chaos, fucking Shanzi over there, fucking everybody, guys. Look at fucking TJ. Look at that smile on TJ's face. Everybody had a good time. And this was probably the biggest story of the year. See, I went down to DCG CON to look for the story. I wanted the nitty-gritty. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to be that guy to get the big story with everything that led up to it. And I found it. So I thank you guys. If you ain't down with that, and you think that the bullshit that happened prior was the big story, I don't want to fuck with you. Like, I want nothing to do. Like, you're not welcome in Switzerland at that point. It's the Juggalos that did it. It wasn't the Insane Clown Posse. This kid and his mom showed up on that Saturday, while everybody on the outside was saying it was doomed, and it failed, and it was canceled. Tell it to Anthony. Tell it to Carnival Spirits. Tell it to Crazy McCormick. I challenge you to. Because they'll tell this story too. And Anthony will come up and he's going to tell his story. I'll be on NFGR talking about this a little bit more. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the DCG CON big story. This has been the Siduation Room special where all it was last word. No plugs, no shillings. But the God's honest truth. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sid Jones. I missed you guys. I'll be seeing you guys again on the road real soon. We got some big things coming up, including the story of Anthony on NFGR this Sunday. So much love to all you guys. And I'll see you guys on the road, and I'll see you guys for Up That Wicked. Whoop, whoop.